Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Rome 2. Oh my god, Total War Rome 2. One of these days, I'll get it right. Anyway, since we last talked, the Persians managed to rise up in revolt from a lot of the provinces held by either the Mayans, I don't know. I'm going to call them the Mans, sorry. Mans is probably right. Anyway, from them, they have risen up in revolt. And from the country, or people of Macedon, they also managed to overthrow those former leaders of their cities. And declared independence for a short period of time until I rolled in and killed them all. So that was short-lived for them. And I think we'll do a little bit better job in terms of maintaining our cultural dominance over them, because we are the same. One, we're the same culture, and two, we're much smarter than all our enemies, so that's going to help. And finally, what I'm just going to call the new Egyptians, because they're not the Egyptians, but they conquered them and owned that territory, managed to finally take the city. They finally sailed around some troops here to get there, and now it belongs to them. And I'm hoping that something similar happens where they're not able to hold on to it and it revolts, and then I can gobble it up without having to declare war on anybody, and still gaining some nice new territory. We've pushed on against our Median enemies, managing to move on through, and I'm hoping by the time we finish this session I'll have pushed my way all the way to the borders of the Mediterranean Sea. So that is my goal. And we're about to move in and take another city here.
Laying siege to the settlement.
And none of them have just... Without any armies. Most of their armies have been crushed by us last turn.
Ready for orders.
Without any armies, they are just... in a position to be slowly and surely exterminated by us. So I'm trying to see if it's time to move some of these guys out. Oh, I'm also recruiting new units. So I have 2 new armies in the making. Forgot about these guys. I hope they're doing all right.
At your command.
Yeah, they got one more round. I'm going to add a couple more Persian swordsmen there, because right now they're the only place that I can recruit them from. So pump them up as much as I can, and then ship them on over to places where we can recruit better cavalry. So we're looking pretty unstoppable at this point. And I'm hoping that sooner or later we'll encounter an empire that's as big as ours. And we'll be in for an epic struggle. And I'm assuming once we reach the Mediterranean, we'll have a much better understanding of what our enemies look like. So...
we humbly ask for a single, modest subsidy to help our people in a dark time.
Well, F you then. I'm not gonna pay you any money. Even though I have an absurd amount of money. And so much money, in fact, that I can't spend it all. I'm still not gonna give anything to them. Looks like our allies are having trouble with rebellions. One of these days, I'm hoping that they become competent. It might be a little bit of a pipe dream. I know earlier I was praising them for how awesome they were, that they came to my aid in that one battle, but such goodwill has worn off after years of them being useless. We're gonna have to take on these Ma'ans, these desert nomads, because they have cities that I want, mainly the Seleucid capital. Something I'm definitely looking forward to conquering.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord. Let them cower before our might.
Yeah, they, again, don't have anything that is capable of standing in our way whatsoever. As we continue to roll over the Medians.
Ready for battle.
Without too much worry. Oh, damn. Yeah, we're really gonna have to take them on at some point. Because we need these Mesopotamian cities and Persian cities. I wonder if the Medians, if I go to my handy dandy diplomacy tab, would they file for a peace treaty?
Two things always
Oh, they would.
smell: fish and uninvited guests.
Oh, that's sad. But everybody loves me. Everybody loves the Persian Empire. Macedon loves me. Athens loves me. These guys are very friendly to me.
My friend, you honor this place with your arrival. I, your humble servant in matters of diplomacy, await your word.
Yeah, okay. Who are they? Okay. I hate how it doesn't say that I own this province, even though I do. It says, you know, owner Parthia, but it still says it's neutral for whatever reason, and that pisses me off. Not that it, at least I hope it doesn't have any negative effects. The only thing is that it just isn't uniform, because when we click on ourselves, you can see that it's all, you know, nice and uniform and the right color, except for that one. That one freaking province. Even though I own it, it thinks that I don't. And that makes me sad. Oh crap, I guess I gotta convert this. What are these? Oh, we've got wonders here. I see. That's cool.
Awaiting Parthia's bid, we take this settlement
Anyway.
for you, my lord.
These men
For battle.
are now ready to move out. And soon, very soon, he will take the province of Syria.
At your command. Ready for orders. We fight for you, my lord.
And that will bring us farther than the historic Parthian Empire ever was. They never made it to the Mediterranean Ocean. Or the Mediterranean Sea. Excuse me. That was like a Sarah Palin moment there.
We fight for you, my
Here,
lord.
here comes the hunt to find that one guy
Ready for battle.
that needs to
How may I
be
serve Parthia?
upgraded.
What cruelty do you wish?
Was it here? No. Yeah, I have no idea where he is.
At your command.
The Warriors of the Fire of Fires. That's a good name. I like it.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Is he my dignitary here? Wait,
How can I
wait, wait,
serve?
wait. I saw him. Who's it I clicked on? These guys.
Cruelty do you wish?
Okay. Alright. Conquer. I guess that means I own 30 provinces. I don't like these Macedonian Asians in my territory. Also know that, like, here, apparently, a lot of people, they call it Macedon, but apparently you go to, you know, Macedonia, they actually call it Macedon, and that was supposed to be how they historically pronounced it. And I think it actually sounds cooler than Macedon. I think Macedon sounds way more badass. And in the game, they call themselves Macedonians. And I've had this conversation with the Prince of Macedon, actually. He says you can pronounce it either way you want. And I'm going to stick with Macedon because I think it sounds awesome. It's like one of those historical controversies or whatever. Like, also similar with Caesar and Caesar. Like, we all call him Caesar, but apparently in the actual ancient Latin, they would have called him Caesar. And also Caesar sounds way more badass than Caesar, so the ancient people knew what they were doing. Oh, look at that. The Seleucids rose up in rebellion. If you saw it, there was a rebel army that appeared over their capital, but I don't think it's going to be enough to retake it. Man, these Medians are hurting. They're in really rough shape. I also like that these trade routes offer us a ridiculous amount of information.
Awaiting Parthia's, we take this settlement for you, my lord. Waiting for more orders. Ready for battle.
I'm gonna be really sad. Oh, I can assign him a household thing. I can make him... it's a torture. I thought it was like a Ku Klux Klan member or something. Oh, I could assign him a Ku Klux Klan member.
How may I serve Parthia?
You always ask me that, and the answer every time is the same, by killing stuff. Alright, we're at Antioch.
None will escape.
Alright, finally a battle we can fight on the map. Oh, they've got ships. They got ships. I kind of want to take this now in case they move that army up there to reinforce, and then I might have a much harder time. But it's going to be tough to break through the city gates directly. Well, actually, I could probably surround them and come in from multiple angles. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, we'll head on down to the battle site. Alright, so near me, they've got two main gates. I'm going to stack up some men near both of them to go and burn said gates down.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
The question is, where are they approaching from? They've got ships, which just isn't that such a cool fucking thing that they intertwine naval and land battles. So you can have these awesome amphibious assaults. And I've got this thing, I freaking love amphibious assaults. I think they're like the most amazing thing on the planet. I don't know why. And to me, this is the coolest feature of Rome 2. Is the amphibious assaults. And it looks like the enemy reinforcements are coming in from over here. What would really be terrible is if they just all went into the city, because that would make my job a little bit more difficult. It wouldn't make it too terribly difficult if I could just get into the city myself. But it looks like that's where they're headed.
Await your orders. At the double.
Semi-horse archer is over here to scout.
At the ready.
Alright, burn it down, guys. Before y'all get shot to death.
Our spears are yours.
Well, these guys are getting terribly slaughtered.
The enemy's gates have been destroyed.
Go in, go in. Alright, they haven't stationed troops here.
Our orders.
which is exactly what I wanted to see. Which means we can get our men into the city unhindered. I'll also have some infantry
We have captured the gates.
slip in through this gate.
Orders, my lord!
Spearmen ready for orders. At the ready.
Advance at speed!
Did they defend any of their gates? No, they didn't.
We are at your command!
We await orders.
We await order! Awaiting order!
The men are wavering.
Our order! My lord! Advance at we are at your command!
Awaiting orders.
Retreat! At speed! Orders! Double time! What are your orders? Parthian horse archers! Charge!
At the ready.
We fight!
The men are wavering.
Forever loyal!
My lord.
Live for honor!
Okay, well, they're coming in from all sorts of different angles.
Hillmen!
The men are wavering.
Ready to march! Parthian horse archers!
Our men flee the field of battle.
Well,
This is a shameful display.
oh, shameful display. Sorry.
Hillmen! Ready! Engage! Spears at your command!
At least these hillmen can slaughter a crap ton of these guys on this side. We can get units in through here.
Our orders! Melee infantry ready! Orders!
The enemy have captured the gates.
Well, that's okay, because we have other gates which we can go to. And we've at least mopped up the garrison over here.
At the ready! Tell forward! We
The
understand!
men are wavering.
Hillmen! In charge!
The men are wavering.
Orders, my lord!
We await your orders.
Hillmen! All skirmishers! We await your orders! Hillmen!
The enemy have captured the gates.
Royal cataphracts!
What are these? Mostly infantry units. If I can get my noble cavalry in there, it's gonna really do some damage. Here come the cavalry.
Men are wavering.
Taxiocos! Our aim is through! Forward! Hillmen!
The men are wavering.
They'll stand.
Noble blood cavalry! Melee cavalry at your command! Engage! Noble blood cavalry!
Come on, cut these archers down.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
Swift riders! Forward! Noble blood cavalry! Our orders! Noble blood cavalry! Melee cavalry at your command!
Alright, well, I think we actually won.
Noble blood cavalry!
Yep. Oh, that was an awesome battle. The Siege of Antioch went pretty well for us, if I do say so myself. So let's see here. Lost about 1,000 guys, but we killed a heck of a lot more. Killed about 1,600. But again, my poor Eastern spearmen always take the brunt of always take the brunt of the casualties, because that is their friggin' job, is to be cannon fodder.
My lord!
Ah, the Macedonians have made it quite far. Well, I don't know if we're ever going to be able to take Syracuse. Although it might revolt on its own. So anyway, we gotta start going through the process of converting a bunch of these to